when I dress to kill. Wear my blue suede shoes.
Hello, welcome to episode 7. Finally, coming to you live to tape from the Drunken Monkey Studio. I'm, of course, your host, the excellent and the mighty Charlie Rivera. On this week's episode, we're joined, as always, Gerard Nolan. Alex, his buddy and my casual acquaintance, is back, as well as Brian Outson, the younger, better-looking half of the brothers Outson. We're all over the place this week, guys. We're going to talk about Bob Outson, Brian's brother, his former band 5 Star Heroes, a band right out of Long Island. We're going to talk about Bobby Outson's three-way, and despite what the song says, it's not okay if it's in a three-way. We're going to talk about Pogs. We're going to talk about manners and what really grinds Gerard's gears. We're going to talk about super best friends or thieves. Is there a fine line? Is it the same thing? Who knows? And we're also going to wrap up the show with Alex and Gerard just being so mean about a random ugly girl they once knew. The song that started the show was Ty Stone. It's an amazing, amazing song right off the Boondock Saints 2 album. Again, T-Y-S-T-O-N-E is his name, Ty Stone. He does mostly country, a little bit of rock influence. Song's called Real Thing. It's available over off of his website, I believe, but it's definitely on the Boondock Saints 2 album. So, guys, kick back. Enjoy the nonsense that is 6and60.net. We're free, we're stupid, and we're loud. Enjoy the show.
And I don't even know if you know the whole. Do you know?
I don't know the whole story.
Oh, can we hear the account of?
God.
Can we hear the telling of the legacy that is 5 Star Heroes from the brother
I
of
think
the
I've heard
original
it
drummer?
through Bobby, so I'm sure all of it
Bob
was
has
not
never
true.
told the real version. That's gonna be a 6and60 exclusive. We're gonna do a fucking what's that? I almost called it True Life. What
Is
was
it
that
going to be
VH1
like
show?
a fucking Jerry
Like
Springer
behind
show
the
where
music.
he's going to
The
start talking
Diary
about some
of
dick,
5 Star
and then
Heroes.
we're going to be like,
Yes.
oh, can you say that to his face and bring out our next guest? And it's the
Yeah,
like
you
the-
fucking Steve.
yeah, Steve from 5 Star Hero. It's going to be like all 9 members.
Brian, tell me that shit.
Put it this way, when you live in a fucking small house like I do, I had these schmoes waking me up fucking on a daily basis playing their music, and I work overnight, so I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
normally
you were
during,
working
during
like,
the
at that time, especially.
That's
you
when I'm
were
working 3
crazy.
jobs, 90 hours a week. I get maybe 2 hours of sleep at a clip, and when I gotta come home
You're
and see
a
the
fucking
same.
certified G and a bona fide stud.
I
What
hope.
motherfucker works
I
like
try.
that? He did both of our work schedules forever.
When I have to wake up to the same shitty song, fucking 3 out of 5 days out of a week.
Bill and Ted's Most Excellent
Oh my God.
Adventure.
I mean, don't get me
introduced
wrong,
them to that movie.
it was good music, horrible lyrics,
Horrible
melodies,
lyrics.
horrible lyrics.
And
Don't
there
get
was
me
some
wrong.
ugly motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, they weren't the brightest. The problem with me was this motherfucker not only didn't there single-handedly put the band together. Every band practice, quote unquote, was at our house. All the equipment was stored at our house. This motherfucker bought amps for them, bought whatever, guitars. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Went to shows with them, and then got literally got the boot via fucking Virgin Mobile text back in the day before there was fucking any of the other shit going on.
And the fucking worst part was he didn't even get straight fire because he was their drummer and the only entertaining part of the show.
Yeah.
He fucking would the way they would finish every show was he would run up to sing lyrics because there was a part where there was no drum part. He'd sing a couple verses, then run back, climb on his bass drum,
and play reverse.
and he would play backwards, like ass up in the air.
Mm.
It was the only entertaining fucking part. So they make him keyboardist
Yeah,
because every punk band
needs a keyboardist.
needs a
Yeah, that makes
solid
sense.
keyboardist.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I love the kid. He's my brother. The drummer they got was better than him. He was a better drummer. The kid was fucking good. But at the same time, now not only are you coming to my house to play on my brother's drum set in his room where you fucking record and practice, then the next week you guys are gonna say that he's kicked out. I don't know. And this is supposed to be his best friend who was fucking doing this shit at the time.
Dude, his best friend to homoerotic levels. This motherfucker tried to break up Bob and his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Told this bitch one time, and I quote, "You'll never have what we have."
Wow. I didn't know
That sounds like some
Wait,
rapey shit.
wait. The guy said that to Bobby or
Yeah,
the chick?
Chris, Bobby's old best friend. Because it wasn't a contest. It wasn't like we were 3 best friends. It was
Was
him
this
and
the
Chris were
devil's
best
threesome,
friends.
Chris?
Yup. Did you ever hear this story?
No.
Get this shit.
Oh, it's amazing.
So,
Give
in
the
high school,
long, saucy
There's
version.
this girl, Stephanie, that fucking Bob is in love with.
Blonde one?
Yeah, big
Okay.
old titties.
Yeah.
In love with her. She breaks up with her boyfriend the same on like a Thursday. So that Saturday, the girl I'm dating at the time, Christy, fucking is like, listen, I know we had plans. We're gonna go see like Planet of the Apes or some dumb shit, some
Romantic.
terrible shit back in the
Nice.
day. But we were at the dinner, like the whole fucking
Yeah.
night. She's like, listen, Steph's really upset. Ba 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 ba. Do you mind if I hang out? And I'm like, no, fucking go crazy. I'll just call up Bob and I'll go.
And
see
I
the
need to
fucking-
buy all the beer.
I'll go see the movie with him. So yeah, Gerard's bearing the lead. But then I pick
Sorry.
up Bob. No, it's okay. I pick up Bob. We chit chat for a while. I'm like, yeah, Christy's hanging out with Steph, and he's like, oh, I fucking love Steph so much. Like I fucking want to motorboat them titties. Because that's what he sounds like.
But he's afraid of titties.
This motherfucker.
So he's very into her.
I get a text. Speaking of Virgin Mobile, which I still use, by the way, I have the old one that slid up, like it looked like a peanut.
Pimp.
Because I like powder blue case. I was fucking
The
styling.
slide.
Styling and profiling, son. I get a text, and it's from Christy, and she's like, just got to Steph's a little while ago. She's sad, but I'm cheering her up. She said she wanted to get shit-faced. Do you mind picking up beer? And I'm like, no, how much do you
Sure.
need? And she's like, well, she said, like, come hang out for a little while before the movie. So you don't get a lot, but we'll keep some. Because me and Christy, like, again, my parents were real cool with me drinking.
Mhm.
I just had to let them know, and if people came over to drink, they just had,
Yeah.
my mom would call their parents. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
would
know.
call Bob's mom and be like, yo, can Bob drink? And your mom was chill as shit. Your mom was
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
know.
fuck it. Tell him not to drive.
Mhm.
But yeah. So I go to the only deli that'll sell to my underage ass, and I get 2 36-packs. Is that the big briefcases?
Jesus, yeah, that's a little bit of beer. Sure.
Yeah, a lot of beer. It's Bud Light, like we're drinking in the studio today. So I show up, and I have these 2 giant things of beer, and I bring it both inside, and they're like, oh, what are you trying to do? Fucking get us to make out. And I was like, is that an option? I'll go get another
Okay.
36-pack. Ha, 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 ha. I'm hilarious. So we're like, let's have a couple drinks. So we fucking crack open a couple. We're talking. She's sad. Bobby's fucking trying to be like, puppies. Puppies cheer everybody up.
It's the go-to
Like,
move.
Bobby had game and no confidence behind it. If Bobby one time put his dick on Stephanie's thigh, she would have just been like, nom, 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 out of instinct.
Nice.
But he never did. So we're fucking hanging out, and I'm like, okay, well, let's go to the movie unless we're chilling. They're like, yeah, let's chill. So I'm like, all right, I'll go run out real quick. I'll get a deck of playing cards. She's like, no, I have them. So we play a combination of Foch and Circle of Death. We play Circle of Foch. And I made up the rules as I went along, and it was
Solid.
like, you pull a 2, that's 40 seconds.
Nice.
That's kill the beer. So we're about 3/4 through a 36-pack. We are fucked up.
Yeah.
We are fucked up like you read, just playing games. We get to a point where, like, we're fucking make a rule. Girls have to make out. Make a fucking rule, like switch bras, because the girls at the time had like relatively tiny titties. So it was great. Fucking, we're having a good time. Chris, Bobby's best friend, calls him. And Bob answers like, "How you doing?" Like, we're fucking wrecked. He's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, oh, we're hanging out at Rudex. If you want, come by. We have plenty of beer.
Mhm.
Now this motherfucker comes by, and we're still playing the game. We play like another round.
Nice.
So we're well into the second 36-pack. And I'm sure there's plenty of spillage. So it's not, because, like, obviously we're not superhuman. So, but we were fucked up like you read about. So finally, I get the want to have sex sign from Christy. And I'm like, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go to the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, me and Christy, I have to throw up. And Christy has to also throw up. And there might be some noises. Don't listen. So we fought, like, against the shower thing. Fucking, it's amazing. But we're, like, deep in the relationship.
Again, you in the
So
bathroom.
it's
and
maybe
the
a half
shower
hour.
sucks.
I've had so much sex in bathrooms. So it's
Nice.
maybe like a half hour, max, including like heavy making out,
Mm.
like real gross,
Getting it in,
drunk,
going in. Yeah.
the whole 9.
Sloppy.
So
No, it's Bob, Steph, and Chris.
Bob, Steph,
the
and
house.
Chris, we left on like the bed, and Steph was kind of making moves towards Bob.
Oh,
So
boy.
I fucking like, I'm done. I walk into the kitchen. I get a slice of Domino's because we ordered Domino's too. I'm like, Chris, do you want one? She's like, yeah. I eat another one real quick. Bring her hers so I don't look like a slob. Fucking, I walk in and I want more beer because I'm now dehydrated because
Yeah.
it was good, sweet lovemaking. So I like fucking, like on the door, no response. Yo, go away. I hear from Chris. I'm like, fuck that. I like SWAT that movie SWAT with fucking Colin Farrell. I like kicking the door. It wasn't locked or anything. I just made it real dramatic. And I'd pop in, and all three are on the bed. Rudek's titties out.
No.
Yeah. Fucking Rudek's in the middle.
Like one mouth on each nipple, like on each side.
Bobby's literally like he's sucking nipple like a baby.
Solid.
Baby. Chris has his like arm over, kind of grabbing the undertit. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? So, of course, I asked the story. And I've now heard this story from 3 different point of views. But the only one I believe is Rudek's.
Of course.
Stephanie. Her last name's Rudek. Don't Google her. I'll try to edit it if I ever listen to this. I probably won't. My bad, girl. So she tells me what happens is she's like making eyes at Bobby. Her and Bobby get on the bed. She takes off her fucking bra because that's all she was wearing. It's like real sexy penthouse shit.
Oh, yeah.
They fucking start making out. He starts fucking. He's like fine tuning an old timey television with her giant hands. And Bobby was young at this point, so his hands were even smaller.
Yeah, real time.
It was like his hands were nipple sized, and he was working these mountains the best he could with his mouth, working the titties, the whole fucking 9. Allegedly, I'm gonna give you the Chris portion too.
God.
Chris claims he says, "Yo, can I join?" Which is the fucking creepiest thing I've ever uttered, and I'm a creepy dude. So fucking Chris gets on the bed too and starts like grabbing at her ass and at her fucking, because Chris at the time wasn't a virgin anymore.
Yeah.
So he's like kind of grabbing at the pussy. He kind of knows what's up.
Yeah.
Now, according to both Stephanie and Bobby, Steph like pushed his hand away, and Chris was just mad aggressive.
It was like, fuck it.
So he like cost Bobby fucking his dream girl by engaging.
Motherfucker.
How fucked up is that?
And now they're having dinner.
How do you trust a motherfucker like that? I could never forgive that. That, not even the band shit, I can never forgive my dream girl being like, let me suck that dick. And fucking Gerard pops in and he's like, hey, can I watch or play WoW? Like, fuck, get the fuck out. Your only mission in that position, your boy starts fucking getting handsy.
You guide
You
that man.
go to the living
Yeah,
room.
bro, get the fuck out of there. Unless it's like a
Living room.
whore and you guys got to train her out, whatever. But if it's just your boys,
But
fucking
Bobby
dream
outs it.
girl,
I love Bobby. Bobby's not a trained guy. You're a trained guy.
yeah, he could be.
It would take a lot of practice. It would take a lot of practice, I think. Bobby's a one-hole man. I don't even think he'd consider butthole play.
No, he'd probably go mouth, and I'd probably just go back.
You're talking about with your brother? I think the
would.
two of you.
I would.
I think
Why
two
not?
of you could.
It's a bonding experience.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
Yeah, high
you know?
five.
But you'd go pussy. You're like, no, I'm getting the pussy. You take the mouth.
Yeah.
That's your
'cause-
preferred option.
Oh yeah, because I'm not risking the fact, if he tries to do a power thrust and this girl bites down, and I'm the asshole. You know what I mean? So
But you're not afraid about power thrusting.
no,
you
I'll
feel
just-
like you're
I'll make sure.
you're
control.
considerate enough.
Yeah,
to
yes,
fucking-
I would never do
Brian
that.
is the half whole type of guy. Bobby gets too into it. He sounds like a hummingbird again.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking B-Rod needs stitches for all the fucking wrong reasons.
And then it turns out to a really bloody night for the girl,
You wonder, who do you punch first, the girl or Bob?
Bob. And then I just kind of slapped the girl, like, you know better.
Like, hey,
You know better.
no, bad.
But what do you talk about? Like, what do you do when you're banging the same chick with your brother?
You don't. I don't know. You don't really talk.
What's mom making tonight for dinner?
I
Do you
love my
know?
brother.
Chicken cutlets?
I don't
I'm
think
just
I
saying, like, you don't really. I wouldn't really
no, but
talk.
It's you almost feel. I would almost feel obligated to talk.
See, really?
Yeah.
That's so creepy.
I don't know. It's just weird. I
Hey,
wouldn't be
did
able
you
to
know
bang
they
a chick
made,
with my brother in the room.
they made 40 new Pokemon? Isn't that crazy? There's 2 more Charizard.
So you going on Call of Duty tonight?
Oh, God.
So would it be different if it wasn't your brother? Like if it was just like it was you and Charlie? Would it be different? It was you two.
I
You and-
think.
I don't know if this motherfucker keeps playing footsie with me
why,
right now.
Yo, bro, look where my
Uh-oh.
foot is. My foot's where my beer
I
can
keep-
is.
I
Why are
keep
you
stretch-
stretched all the way across?
I keep stretching my feet out. You keep
Close
playing
your legs
footsie.
too,
What
you
the
subway
fuck?
rude motherfucker. I could probably have like I could definitely like Eiffel Tower, and like I feel like the only thing
I would
you
feel
say
more
is like,
comfortable
yeah,
banging a
right,
chick.
Yeah, that's what
right,
I'm saying.
and then the rest of my time
give
would
him
be
a
spent.
pound, look in the
The
eye.
rest
like,
of my
yeah,
time
we
would be
got it.
No,
spent. Don't finish first. Don't finish first.
No, but I think it would
Don't
be.
finish
it'd
first.
be bad
That's my
because
Don't finish
Yeah.
first. I feel like that shit would be some 2-hour sex. That girl would
It's
be
competition.
dehydrated
Yeah,
and
hell
asleep.
yeah.
I think it'd be
Or
easier
the
to bang
opposite.
a
Like
chick
get out
with-
of the room. Get out of the room.
No, I think it'd be easier to bang a chick with a friend instead of a brother because then it's like you really got to show. Like, what if your brother's bigger than you? You know what I mean?
Then you got to work it back.
Yeah, but there's
competition.
too much competition.
Do you
now.
watch? Do you watch the insertion? Are you like? Is there enough percent of
No.
your brain that's curious that you're like, who has the bigger dick?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
If I wanted to see it, I mean, his dick, I'd walk next door and fucking look at his dick. You know what I
Or
mean?
I feel like our families.
Like,
are,
hey, bro,
our-
let me see that
our
dick.
families are good enough that it's
exactly
like,
like that.
let me see a ding dong.
Just like that.
And I feel like our brothers would all just be like,
Or even like the next day, like, bro, do you have the same rash as I do from this chick? Like, you know what I mean? Like something as simple as that.
Make up some shit.
I'm not just gonna be like,
I
you know,
feel like it'd be
standing there
too
watching and putting it
bonding.
in.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I feel like bonding has a line,
It has a limit.
and I'm not sure if I'd ever want to cross that line, but I might.
I'm not talking like crossing swords with the man. I'm just, you know, that's what I'm saying. Other ends, you know.
What if the
opposite
girl
ends.
insisted? Again, let's go back to Jessica
But do
Alba.
you think the younger brother would take pointers from the older brother? I feel like that's what it
No,
technically
but see,
should
it all
be.
depends what the dynamic is, because
Not in this situation,
yeah,
probably.
because Bobby and Brian, again, I mean no disrespect, Brian is the patriarch in his family now.
Yeah.
So regardless of his age, he's like the HNIC, like he's in charge.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna toot my own home like I'm the fucking headmaster pimp in the fucking family, but I'll, you know,
I mean, I feel like you are. Hopefully,
given his track record,
hopefully it's not Mel
hope-
who's like
hopefully I can
Mel's
show
just
him
dragging
pointers.
around Asian dick left and right.
Oh,
She's
God.
like, "Hey, Kung Pao chicken, bite this."
got the man on a leash and shit, cooking up fucking
Oh, that's
ribs.
right. One's dating an Asian guy and one's dating a black guy.
I don't think so
right?
anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
well,
okay.
let's pump the brakes.
Black
on the-
guy, I
on the
don't think
black guy.
Brian would be cool with.
One's got a
And I don't
Spanish,
mean
one's
that
No,
got
because
an
I
Asian.
thought I heard something from Bobby. He's like, yeah, one of my sisters dating a black guy.
Nah, Spanish and
my si-
Asian.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Splasian.
Splasian, okay.
This is your one sister's second Asian.
No, it's my one sister's second Spanish.
She got the plague, son. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Our people roll like
I
that.
fucking blame you too.
Sorry. She saw that shit as way too acceptable of an option. She's like, my options are white guys or what was Charlie? What's that takeout menu?
Yeah, it could always be worse. That's the way I see it.
I mean, luckily they've never brought home, to my knowledge, a scumbag.
No.
I didn't like that one Mexican kid.
Nah, the last Jordan that you had.
He-
Was he
fucking-
actually Mexican or he just being a dick?
No, I think he said
I
he was
think he
Mexican.
might have been
Alright.
Mexican actually.
I'm like,
They're being
I'm,
like
the,
one of those,
I'm
like,
the least racist when it comes
that
to my people.
goddamn Mexican. he
Anytime
was
someone,
brought over.
and I mean no disrespect to anyone with tattoos, because you both have tattoos.
No, but
When
if
someone has like real dumb tattoos,
Yeah,
and
you're
didn't he have,
very
like, a
leery.
neck tattoo.
Of his name.
Like you're never.
Yeah,
what are you gonna
that's-
forget, asshole?
Of his name.
I have tattoos, but there's a fucking
he was
limit.
fat,
you
but
know,
didn't
you
know it.
kind of look like a
Yeah.
He was
scumbag.
fat but wore like 2XL. Be like, nigga, you're not 2XL.
See, my sisters are smart because they know who they're gonna bring home and who they're not gonna bring home because they're gonna bring home people who, number one,
Humans.
yeah, thank God, humans, and the fact that they're gonna bring home schmucks because they know that if you're gonna have, you know, some guy who thinks he's hot shit, he's gonna get ran out the fucking household. You know, they get guys who know that they're never gonna get anything better than the two of my sisters, and that's how every single guy they brought home has been like that.
I mean, and it's true. Like you're, and again, this isn't a fucking blowjob fest because you two are the last in the studio. But both your sisters, I think the older, I think Brian, your sister's more so than your sister so far, but it's an age thing.
Mm.
I think the Outson twins know their worth. And I think anytime they've forgotten it, I think there's been a strong male role model in the house, mostly Brian, but occasionally Bob, and I'll even say sometimes I've
yeah, you've
chimed in, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And your sister, I think, has also had people chime in. I don't think she buys it yet, though, Gerard. But I think knowing
Well, that's
your
the thing,
worth,
like out of
knowing your worth is a
Yeah.
huge thing.
yeah, it is.
well, that's the thing, like out of my brother, my older sister, my mom, and my dad, she's the one that goes to me about more personal shit. But
As it should be.
You know, my brother less. She doesn't really go to my little brother about anything. There's only a 3-year, age difference
They're
between.
too peer. They're
Yeah.
too much like peers.
Yeah.
But she definitely goes to me with a lot of things, and I keep it that I try and keep it that way. Like I don't flip out. Like, what do you mean?
It's a good.
You're making out with a guy. What do you mean you're
well,
getting?
It's
pl-
hard.
You know what I mean?
I never had to.
It's hard to
endure-
stomach shit like that. But you know what? When my sister does tell me, like when she broke up with her last boyfriend, I told her, well, I asked her straight
Oh,
up. I was
Brian,
just like,
This
did you
chick,
do anything with him?
This chick dated a
And
full-on
she,
homo.
you know what? She was actually pretty funny about it. She's like, oh, I gave him a sad hand job. I was like, you know what? Whatever. You know.
I love your sister that much more.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
if this guy wasn't gay, I'm a little gay. Like he was the faggiest fag. Like her Sweet 16 was adorable. It was. I went. It was really cute.
Mm.
But they took like a lot of pictures, and I was sitting near the door because I wanted to escape. No, it was just where they were nice enough to sit me. But fucking this kid took pictures and would be like, Let me print my eyebrows. If this kid isn't a homo, and that's mean to say that to a fucking 16-year-old.
Yeah.
That kid better
He's
know.
just a very weird, awkward.
You loved him because he loved you.
No, you know what
But
it
I
was?
think he
Because he
worshipped you
was
'cause
a
he was like,
bitch.
What's
Yeah,
that?
and that's
He was
what
a
you want.
bitch.
And that is what you want your sister
want
to date.
someone that
Yeah,
you
yes.
know.
I absolutely agree.
You could pick him up and throw him out
All
of the
day.
fucking
I want to
window.
know I can beat your sister's boyfriend's asses.
Yeah.
And I want to suspect your sisters can beat their asses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for the story that fucking it's going to be like, Mel is like, yo, so Tony grabbed my ass in public. I decked him. Now he has a broken nose.
Yeah.
That's the story I'm waiting for. That's when I feel most pride.
That's my standard too. It's like my standard is you're allowed to bring a boy home if Bob could beat his ass, and that's usually like what I hold it to.
With his like 10% karate knowledge and shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a black belt in Taekwondo.
See, I
bro.
wouldn't.
He'll climb up you. He'll fucking he'll beat the shit.
I wouldn't
out
fuck
of
with.
you.
I wouldn't want to fuck with Bobby actually. For the
Yeah,
time that I've
man's
known him,
got a
I feel like
lot
he
of
would be.
pent-up rage,
I
dude.
feel like
Bobby's
he'd
pent-up
be
rage
a
is
secret,
fucked.
like
Yeah,
he'd fuck
man.
someone up.
Bobby, I had a conversation with Bobby recently because Bobby was like, yo, you're always so mean to me. Because I asked him why he was being a dick to me one day. He's like, you're always so mean to me. And I'm like, yo, you're way mean. Because Bobby with me now. I think it's because he's comfortable. Bobby, periodically, I'll like misspell a word on Instagram. And motherfuckers like, hey, fucking fat retard. How about you kill yourself before typing again? I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I forgot an A.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
mistyped.
That
bro.
motherfucker will like spill coffee on his pants, and I'm like, haha, you spilled coffee. And he's like, yo, you don't understand my life. I'm like, fucking relax.
That's what I'm saying. That's the motherfucker that would take it too far. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Bobby
Like,
would like murder a motherfucker.
yeah, kind of guy, be calling me up on my break at 3:00 in the morning, like, yo, I need a shovel and a black bag. Gotta get
Yeah,
home in,
he's
like, 2
like,
minutes.
yo, call Charlie and Gerard. They won't rat. Fucking ridiculous, man. There's a sad story about Pogs.
With me, yeah.
Tell me now.
And my older sister always brings it up. She's like, you were so heartbroken. Like that was my first realization that the world sucks.
God doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's what
That's
my
what
sister
turned her into
tells
an
me
atheist.
every time. All right, so because I was homeschooled,
And your sister has seen some shit.
yeah.
So the fact that
Yes.
a Pog story is what
Yeah.
broke her.
And then hopefully you guys will have a story as well.
Here we go.
About Pogs?
No,
No.
about like a terrible thing that happened to you when you was a kid. It can't be
started
rape.
I started a
Because rape is
podcast
always a little
with
good.
these two fucking guys.
No.
And it ruined my life.
It doesn't count. Doesn't count. You have to be younger than legal.
So Pogs.
Yes. So anyways, because I was homeschooled, we didn't go to, school.
Scowl? We didn't go to Scowl.
He didn't go to the chewable tobacco.
There was this this one church where they had this like fucking little thing once a month where the parents would all get together and they would go through the gospel shit and all the kids there'd be classes for them and we do like arts and crafts and
I do
hang
have a
out.
story
And,
now.
yeah, it was like now that I'm thinking about it, it was almost like cult-esque. If you think about it,
It
because
just
like we
sounds
never
camp
knew.
so far.
We never knew what the fucking parents were doing because as soon as we got to this church,
Key party. We're having
my
a
God.
key party.
rainbow party.
Oh God.
But all I knew was that we got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and the fucking parents always got 6 foot fucking. They always got
And
heroes.
sometimes I had
And
to
then
blow
you
a
would just
nun.
fall asleep and wake up with your pants around your legs.
Yeah.
And
But then we got to see a Cosby stand-up act.
So anyway, there was like this one fucking kid that you knew he was a piece of shit, but you tried to like be his friend. He was cool. So I was trying, to be like the friend. Oh, maybe he's cool. I'll hang out with him. I'm like fucking 6. And I had all these fucking Pogs because Pogs were big and I had the slammers and everything. And this kid was like, oh, I'll trade you. Like, oh, yeah. What are we going to trade for, Butch? Like, where are we going? Thunder holding his hands and walking around, trying to be cool.
And he was older?
Yeah.
Or he was just like cool because he had sunglasses.
No, he's like, I think he had like sunglasses and like a backwards like snapback, had a rat
He
tail
looked like
and
Zach Morris's
yeah,
gay brother.
had like a shirt that had like a gecko on it, whatever. He was just that cool.
Gotcha. He rode a skateboard everywhere.
Yeah,
Unnecessarily.
he was like the real life Bart Simpson.
Perfect.
Had a slingshot in the back of his pocket.
Dennis the Menace?
He called everyone by like their last name, but just the letter, like Mrs. S. He was that
Oh my
that
God.
kind of cool.
He lived above a
Yeah.
garage. He had a Saturday morning cartoon that made no sense.
He always like kids would fucking be playing with like a kickball. He'd take it and throw it on a roof and tell you get it now.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like he went from being cool to being a dick.
Yeah, he was like a
Is
cool
there a
dick.
difference?
Oh,
So he's like,
yeah.
I'll trade you. Oh, cool, Joe. I don't remember what the fuck his name was. And he traded me smashed up Hot Wheels toys for them.
Huh.
And I thought it was the coolest fucking thing.
Was he like, these are limited edition? And you're like,
I think
yeah!
that's where it started. No, there was maybe like one or two good Hot Wheels in there, but then the rest were like all shit, smashed up, the paint, and they were all die-cast metal, so you really had to, like,
Fuck
you could
'em
tell
up.
this piece of shit just hung out in his backyard, fucking with a magnifying glass, melting fucking, setting ants on fire and taking hammers to his fucking toys while his dad like beat the mother because she fucking
Until you got to
Overcooked
the dad
the
being the
roast.
mother, you pretty much explained my childhood.
Nailed it.
Dave?
Nailed it.
no more accurate with that. You're Italian, so you know.
I just like breaking toys.
Your birthday gabagoo.
Yeah.
Um
No, it was me.
So
don't know
I
why
showed
have
my
teeth right
mom,
now.
and my mom was fucking like, who was this kid? And I was just didn't like want to tell. It's just like,
You're like, no, I love them.
I didn't, I love him. You don't understand our love. I came home, and the way my sister, because then, like, after I got to, like, my mom had to really point it out to me that, like, no, that was fucked up. Like, you got taken advantage of. And then I was really upset about it.
I'm a moron.
Right? And my sister seeing me like that was just the day the earth, just no God. God's dead. The devil raped me with, like, pickle juice as lube, and his dick's
Pickle
wrapped in, like,
juice.
barbed wire.
Yeah, the way you like it.
That's like, that is the moment I found out, like, life sucks and people will always try and take advantage
What's
of you.
fucked up about that is I was the other kid in my story. Do you remember the Iron Man cartoon?
Yes.
So the toys had like snap-on armor.
Yes, I had those.
I used to trade in those.
They always smelt fucking
I
weird,
used to
too. I
trade in
remember
those
that.
the way that other people trade in stocks. So I'd have like suitcase Iron Man who fucking ruled.
Mm,
But he didn't really come with a lot of armor. He came with gauntlets and a mask.
mhm.
So I wanted a set of armor for him. So I used to trade kids like Doritos for the armors off their action figures. So the Doritos
You
were
would
like,
trade them things that they can't usually eat at school or at home. Like, oh, these are awesome.
because I used to have the hookups. Like I may have invented double stuffs just to fuck kids out of some armor. So like I'd have like the Centurion armor, the fucking, because the toys generally some of the actual base toys were cool.
Yeah.
But my whole thing was I fucking being able to take off the helmet is the coolest shit you
Yeah.
can do. So my fucking suitcase Iron Man was my go-to Iron Man. The rest I'd have him like fight usually.
Yeah.
So I fucking get in trouble. All the kids are crying because I am Doritos and I got armor.
Mm.
So they call my mom down, and my mom totally just defends it. Be like, well, but they traded for it, and they ate the Doritos. They're not going to give back the Doritos. So I was the little fucking motherfucker who's like, here's smashed up horseshit. Give me your fucking pogs, stupid.
Wow.
So, yeah. Super villain.
I pulled a supervillain on this one kid where it was when Pokemon cards were out. So it was like, it was 96. So I was,
And if you
I
kept
was,
those
I was
Pokemon
9.
cards, you'd be rich right now.
No, God, no.
Some of those cards are like $500.
Some of them, not.
Yeah, but
not
if you
of
had
them.
fucking all of them,
If you have like the unsealed, the sealed packs, yeah.
one
those
was
are-
like a
those are
common
sometimes
card.
worth
Like, there's
more.
a fucking Charizard that people still below people for.
I still have some of my cards, like most of them, anyway.
You that shit, son.
Um,
The fuck do you need Pokemon cards for? Gotta
what
catch
the
'em
fuck do I
all.
need a lot of my shit for? All right.
Touche. By the way, I have an exclusive Hulkbuster Iron Man pop coming. So if
Are
you,
you
wanna buy
really
it,
getting
Oh,
the Iron Man
really?
Hulkbuster?
Fuck,
I'm
I
getting-
kinda want that
I'm
one.
getting the Marvel.
You're doing the
monthly
Marvel.
box.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. I might do it.
I did the full year, so I also get my Captain America Oscar at the end of it.
Oh, it's gonna be a Captain America Oscar.
The first year, and it tells you like what year you're. These boxes are out of fucking control, by the way. There are
I
now
don't know,
Walking
man. The
Dead
whole- the
boxes
thing
where you
I
can
didn't
choose
like-
what goes in it. I'm like, that's just buying stuff.
Hold on, we'll get onto that. Just because I want to compare that to like all the other boxes.
I'll get it to you, but tell me the story where you're the supervillain.
The supervillain, me and my brother knew and it was like when fucking Pokemon cards were fucking it. You had to do everything and anything to get them. Where we used to hang out with this one kid, and he had a lot of cool Pokemon cards. And that was the moment where me and my brother like were a little bit of like piece of shit kleptos, and we stole a couple of his cards. And then the worst part was like he knew, and he told his mom. His mom told my mom was fucking pissed. Like, why did you guys
No
do
shit,
that?
yeah.
You know. So she had to take us to good old KB and buy him a pack of cards. So we did. But me being the piece of shit that I was, I took an Exacto and opened up the pack and took the rare out of it.
You are a piece of shit.
Right? And he never knew. He was suspicious because he's like, "Oh, don't all
Why is this
packs
6 cards?
all packs come with a rare? That's weird that this one doesn't." Oh, I guess, this one just doesn't.
That's beyond evil. At least mine
Right?
was like,
Like
trading.
supervillain,
You're just
you
a
know?
dick.
right? That
What
was
about you? You ever been had?
have
or-
been
or
had
had
or
someone?
had.
So I have a cousin who is severely autistic, and
The worst fucking part was I was like, so I have a cousin. I'm like, who's retarded, right? Like, just
So
because I
who's
was
the
like,
fucking
what's
retard,
what's
am I
the
right?
shittiest thing this kid could say on the podcast right now? He's like, so my cousin's in a wheelchair and I stole the wheels. Like, that's the only way the story is worse than whatever you're about to say.
currently he is 21 years old, and he has not progressed more than 2 years old.
So you take his
Doesn't
lunch money.
speak. No.
Still.
So
Give me that pretzel.
back when Pokemon cards were a big thing,
Oh,
Mhm.
no.
I brought. You see, like you're setting this up for me to be the asshole. Fuck you. We were at my both of us, me, my
Hitler thought he
mentally
was
ill
right,
cousin,
too. So
my mentally ill cousin, whose name is holy shit, I forgot.
You don't have to give a name. It's fine.
I'm out. I'm out. This story.
Stephanie.
You just.
Fidel. His
Steph-
name is Fidel.
Infidel?
Fidel.
I
Okay.
forgot.
Fidele. Yeah.
Fidele.
I was on the spot. I
Enzo.
forgot. My
His
bad.
name is
Anyway,
Enzo.
so
He
now that I
drives- his
do look
wheelchair-
like a complete fucking
His
dick,
wheelchair looks like a
We
Ferrari.
call him Rusty Wheels.
it was
We call him Squeaky because no one
Me-
wants to oil his wheels. Fuck him. No, it's even worse though. Hold on, real quick. Let's stay on the wheelchair thing, and we're gonna branch.
He
off a
doesn't
little
have
bit.
a wheelchair,
Real
just so
quick,
we all
my
know.
dick. By the
My
way,
friend, his brother, when he moved
So you get to tell your story
from
right?
from Queens, yes, because again, 6 and 60. Fuck you.
this is why we're a
They
.net.
moved
We're
from
assholes.
they moved from Queens. They're half Brazilian, half Afghanistani, half Afghani, and
Half
when
Afghan.
we meet them, blah blah blah. He's like, "Oh, my brother is his name is Mateen. He's mentally handicapped, blah blah blah." And I look, I was like, "We're in America. His name is Martin."
Gerard. Jesus.
Holy shit.
Anyway,
I was being
so
such
it was,
a dick.
It was me.
That's the equivalent of those fucking guys who call from India trying to scam you. Be like, my name is Billy.
Yeah, bullshit.
My name is John.
My name is.
It was me, Fidel,
Welcome
who's
to
5 years
KKK Radio.
younger than me,
Where fuck
and my
everyone
cousin,
that isn't white. Am I right?
and my cousin,
I only fuck white girls.
and my cousin Sam, who is a year older than me, and so we all had our Pokemon cards, and we were having a little Pokemon fight.
Hold him down while I rape him for his
No,
Pokemon
no, no.
cards.
So
Why did I go
no,
there?
Fidel didn't have any Pokemon cards.
He didn't fucking need them.
Right. So me and Sam had Pokemon cards. So Fidel, out of nowhere, produces a knife. We don't know where the fuck he got this
Shut
kitchen knife
the
from.
fuck up.
He produces a knife and starts stabbing a what are they called?
Charizard.
Thomas the Tank Engine toy. And he just starts going to town with the knife. So I grab the knife from him and I drag him over to his mother. During this time, while I left my Pokemon cards on man, Sam, the dirtbag that he is, went and took all the Pokemon cards out of my book. Now here's where the story's
He
really
just
interesting.
left you with an empty book?
No, he took all the good cards.
Okay.
I took all those cards from my fucking friend Andrew, who is a piece of shit. Andrew sucked. Andrew was the worst human being.
Everyone
all
in this
goes-
story is a fuckhead. Even the fuck you set up this whole simple like, I have a cousin. I can't remember his name, but like he's never progressed. So he starts fucking murdering Thomas the Tank Engine, and he's shoving the pieces of it up his own ass, screaming, "I love pussy, stinky pussy." Then he stole my cards. But what's funny is I bought those cards at a KB that I held up with that knife he used on Thomas. and I forced a 2-year-old to give me a hand job. What the fuck is the matter with
That's
you?
exactly the story.
How'd
I
you-
fucking said.
You need Jesus. I changed my mind.
Oh. Funny enough, when I finally admitting years later that I took toys from this one kid because he was a fucking dick to me. Like this kid, like I was
I took your
terrified.
Pokemon cards.
No,
but
like-
it's fine. They were also stolen from me when my retard of a fucking cousin. I don't remember his name or gender.
I didn't like this is a kid like when he was like, hey, I hate this toy. I don't like this toy at all. I'm like, hey, can I have it because I like it? He's like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna like fucking liberate this toy
I'm
right
gonna
now.
try that at TD Bank.
I used to liberate a lot of fucking toys.
The next time I hear a
And video
cashier,
Gerard's
games.
actually like crying.
And
the
movies.
next
That
time I
was-
hear
that
a
was good.
cashier be like, I hate this job, be like, can I have all of your money?
Can I
Yeah.
liberate
That's
your
how I'm gonna
money?
use it as
No, if you
justification.
say liberate, it sounds like you're doing something good.
Yeah, exactly. I was
It's
I'm
liberating.
like
going to
Roots. It's like
yeah.
Roots, but with money.
Yeah, I'm going to
Call me Hamilton.
I'm going to liberate
My-
Your name is
the
Jefferson.
14-year-old girl of her virginity. You
my
know,
mom,
it's not rape. It's
anyway, when I
liberating.
said to my mom that I had taken some
Liberating.
toys from Andrew, my mom didn't like Andrew because Andrew was a dick.
Your mom's
She's
like,
oh my
good.
God,
She's
so
like-
did
she's
I.
like-
all your Christmas presents, his.
She's like, you need to go to church. That was
And
her
you were like,
first thing.
huh,
And I was like, no, I'm good.
my bad.
No,
You
shit,
guys
there
are
was
some
I
shitty
did have
people.
another story, but I don't.
Is the story about how you know how to write scripts but not talking to a fucking microphone?
Maybe.
you just can't stop
The
looking
best
at
is
me.
he like grabbed it real sexy. He like grabbed the tender. I'm like, whoa, wait a
Yeah.
second. Maybe a little hand jibble. I won't be so mad.
top the tip, touch the tip. Jesus.
Sure, man. You don't need to like intro. You could just fucking. We're just
Holy shit.
fake motherfucker.
Fake motherfucker. So I know I've bitched about this before.
Have
I
you though?
wanna talk about it again.
Have you really bitched about it before though? We've had 2 episodes.
Actually, a couple of them I haven't bitched about before. And I've bitched to you before.
oh, like
I'm
it's
trying to be
human-
real, authentic, and just
Real.
human about it. Just getting real. Manners, respect,
Respect.
being fake. Pet peeves.
Pet
Okay.
peeves brought to you by Butt Leaves.
You're Lulu, I'm driving. You let someone in. You do the little wave. Or if it's dark out, you can't wave. They can't see you. So what do? You little flash? When someone doesn't give you a thank you wave, I feel like running my fucking car into the like I want to get out and kill. I've never wanted to kill someone ever in any other situation except when I'm in my car. I've wished horrible deaths on people because of
It gets
not
bad.
getting
It gets bad.
not even like so I figure road rage like hitting your steering wheel, wanting to get out with a crowbar. Like that's road rage. Just road
You have road sociopathic tendencies where you're like,
Kind of.
someone cuts you off and you're like, oh, I'm going to find you.
like
and
I'm
I'm gonna
going to go to
milk
your
your
home.
bread.
Like I hope not even like I'm going to do scenario. Like I hope a gay man with AIDS goes to your house and decides he wants to try pussy and rapes your mother and then gives her AIDS
Wow.
and she dies a painful death
Wow.
because she's
That's
got
dark.
AIDS. She's
And
got.
do you like say it out loud? You're like, oh, I hope.
I wish all of the AIDS for you and your family.
I
I
hope
hope
we
someone
find a
goes to your
cure
house
for
and
AIDS.
breaks.
I hope we find a cure for AIDS, but it involves taking the AIDS out of everyone who has AIDS and giving it to one asshole. And I hope you're voted as that one asshole, and you have super mega death AIDS, where you rot from the outside in.
I've wished SARS on people. I wished bird flu on people. Like throughout the I think I wished Ebola on someone recently because Ebola is like the common death scare now.
Now, the fact that you don't shout this shit out almost disappoints me. 'cause
No,
I
but like
wish-
I say it to
I
myself,
wish
like
it
I
was like
get
a
so
four-way. It was a 4-way stop, and
Yeah.
someone goes when they shouldn't, and you're just like, I hope you get Ebola, motherfucker.
parking lots at like Walmart or Target are the fucking worst. I'm getting so like, except like in the car situation, I'm getting more audible with my like distaste for fucking humanity. Like if I'm in a crosswalk and someone's like really going fast, I literally now stop, look, and mouth, "You motherfucker." fucker, stop.
That is a slippery slope to just coming across as a
I'm
psycho.
going to get I'm
'Cause
going
it
to get hit
makes-
by someone. Like I'm
it
going to get
makes-
assaulted.
It makes me feel better. But like at my work parking lot, my
Yeah.
my job, it's like a campus, the
Mhm.
parking lot. So it's like 15 miles is the speed limit.
Yeah.
It's the speed limit. That's the speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
Not 35, not
Mhm.
45. It's 15.
Like you have to do that.
Yeah.
I always feel weird.
We
like
have security. They'll
speeding.
pull you over.
Yeah,
They'll give you like summons and shit, and you won't be allowed to park in there if you get 3.
yeah. So you have
so
to abide by the rules.
I get
have you
out
ever
of work.
Have you ever gotten pulled over by them? Be like, I don't have to.
No, I'm not a piece of shit. Imagine, yeah. They chased me.
Start
It was-
screaming
it was
out.
fucked
For
up.
some reason, now you look like Precious.
They just threw paper at me because they don't have guns. Because again, it's like campus security.
Yeah.
Fucking this douche nugget.
Mm.
First of all, his car is right out of Fast and Furious, but not one of the good ones. It's out of Too Fast and Furious. Has neon
It's like-
lights on the bottom.
Oh, it's like a souped up fucking Saturn.
Pretty
it's not even
much.
that expensive of a car.
Yes.
I hate it when people
an-
take the emblems off of a Saturn and they put like the fucking lights and they try and soup it up. But you
Yeah,
know,
like,
because
no, it's a
Saturn is the
Yeah.
only shitty car company where you know you could do anything to it. It's still a fucking Saturn. You could put a
Still a
fucking
Saturn.
Ferrari body kit on it.
Yep.
I still know it's a
I
Saturn.
smell that it's a Saturn.
Yeah.
Poor. Fucking
Mediocrity.
this douchebag always goes about 50 out of the parking lot, and I get out of work sometimes at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And this fucker is always there with me somehow, and always almost hits me. So what I do is I'm always like, fucking, they slow down just enough to like so that I have the time to back up. And as he's going by, usually with the window down, I'm always like, "You're a fucking cunt. You're a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
That guy's heard. You're a fucking cunt
Yeah.
1,000 times." And if someone were like, "Oh, you know Jimmy?
Yeah.
Who's Jimmy? Oh, he has the neon shit under his car." I'd be like, "Yeah, a dinosaur shit on him. There are dinosaurs? Yeah. Huh. He drowned in shit, eh? Huh. Wishes do come true." Then they'd be like, "Oh, you wanted Jimmy to get..." I hope a dinosaur gets genetically built.
Like
grows
you
up
don't
to be
want him
full
to
size.
kill himself. You just wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind if he choked on
That's
shit.
gonna be the thing for the year to like get us out of like hatred, like talking about our fucking just distaste for someone. We want them to die, but this is our way of getting around
It's
it.
our way of getting our souls,
so we
our
don't, like,
souls
get
stay
sued.
Clean.
I
like it.
I'm now like with people that if I go into I go into 7-Eleven. I drop. Now, this is my morning every fucking day, Monday through Friday, except for the weekends, because I rule on the weekends. No, because Jen, I don't have to get up early to fucking
Gotcha.
drop Jen off at the train station. But anyway,
So it's happy
Monday through
Gerard and
Friday,
shit?
I fucking have to get up at 6:30. I don't have to.
You just
I-
elect to.
I have to though, because Jen tells me I have to. Because I
Yes,
have to.
honey.
I get up 3 hours before I have to get to work because she has to get to work.
Well, that's love.
So
That's
I
how you
get
know
up.
it's
I don't
love.
even have enough time to fucking make coffee. I drop her off at the train station. She gets on the 7:27. Monday through Friday, I go to my fucking 7-Eleven, and I don't want to talk to anyone. There's the one guy that works at the 7-Eleven that always says to everyone that walks in, "Good morning, good morning, good morning," but in a terrible racist fucking voice.
I mean, he's not. being
And I
racist.
don't want to talk.
That's just.
He's a
his
very
voice.
nice guy. He's bubbly in the morning. Fine, good for you. I don't want to talk. But
Good for you.
these people who I fucking hold the goddamn door open for, I'm so focused on that now. Like the older I get, the more I'm like really I judge people hard if they don't say thank you. It's getting so bad that I'm getting so loud about it too. I hold the door open for this one fucking guy. And I hold the door open for him. He doesn't say thank you. Now, I could have said, because I've been saying for a lot of people, "Oh, you're welcome." First, it started off with me not saying anything, just dirty look.
Okay.
Now then it fucking went up to, "Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome." This fucking guy got it the worst out of me. I said, "Nice fucking hair, douchebag." He was like, he put too much, like, it was like Jerry curl, but he was balding. He looked like a fucking asshole. He looked like
Love
a
it.
fucking ugly, like crawled out from under a rock, douchebag,
Did he
piece
respond?
of shit. And he just looks at me. Not a fucking word. I felt like I had a 12-inch dick. Like I put him in his place. I made fun of his hair. And then I got my coffee and I'm in my car and I'm happy.
If fucking the little.
But I
the-
see
the
that guy
mic-
every
not the
morning, either in
microscope.
passing or either I'm leaving and he's coming in, or the other way around. But at that one moment, I finally was able to hold the door for him.
When you see him now,
didn't
is he
say-
like shamed?
I haven't seen him in a while. Actually,
I just imagine
maybe
that
he
if-
died. Maybe he
the-
killed himself.
Excellent, and we didn't want that. We just weren't against it.
No,
If
I just
someone
didn't
held
mind.
the little fucking frame from Grinch,
Mhm.
where you see his heart grow in size, it
Yeah.
would have been your dick. Just like
Yeah,
break
just-
the frame
oh,
and
yeah.
shit.
The other thing that's been annoying me, and this is all stupid shit that it. Like,
Well, yeah, but the stupid shit is still shit.
how do you form a line at 7-Eleven? Along,
Register to your right.
like, here's like the register is a line. Let's say
Correct. You
top
wanna
to bottom.
You wanna if
you
you're
don't-
looking at the register
Yeah.
and if you're working there to your left, but if you're a customer, you're
Yeah.
looking at the cash register.
Yeah.
To the right of it tends to be the little glass cases for like
yeah, like the food,
tacos
like
and shit.
the hot dogs.
So
You
what
form
you
a
do,
line,
You form a line against it.
right?
Your arm to glass.
Exactly.
You don't go down the aisle. What scumbag went down the aisle?
Some fucking asshole started the line. Then another person was behind him.
No.
And another
No,
fat bitch.
not okay.
So I went all the way to the fucking glass. And the girl gave me a dirty look. And I'm like, what? She's like, are you trying to cut? I was like, no, I'm just trying to form an actual line at 7-Eleven. Who the fuck started the I started getting really annoyed. It's like,
Well,
who the fuck
because-
started this
Because
line?
The worst case scenario, what you block with a line when you're against the fucking glass cases.
All I'm blocking is the
you
hot
block
dogs.
the taquitos, and maybe the
Yeah.
bagels there. But you can get that while you're online. If you go down the aisle, you're blocking the gum, you're blocking the candy, and if
No,
all
but-
I need is a fucking Kit Kat to get my day, you better not be in my way.
But I thought that was an unspoken rule.
No, it's a spoken rule.
No, to start the line the way I
Yep.
do it. Because if you start the line the
Absolutely.
other
They can
way,
go
the way
fuck
the
themselves.
stores are, you block the front doors from people leaving and going in.
What a bunch of pieces of shit.
Okay.
I want
So that
them
was
to
the
die
So
fiery
that was
deaths.
one. Let's see.
No, sincerely, this is bullshit. That's not okay. Next time that happens, you call me. I'll show up and beat ass. Oh my god, I'm disgusted. That's like going down a hallway
Yeah.
and people not walking to the right.
Yes.
You treat it like you're
Like
in a
you're
fucking
driving.
driving.
Like you're
you
driving.
cunt.
And I hate that little awkward, and then people start like fucking breakdancing
do
to
that.
try and fix
I
a
just
fucking
stop.
line. I never fucking do that
You go
because I go
around
to the
me.
right.
You go around me, douchebag. You're the
I
wrong
hate it when that
spot.
person goes to fucking the side I had the right of way, and then they do that little fucking dance, and then I just stop right there, and I'm looking, I'm like, what the? Go to the right. Go to the right.
To the right, bitch.
Or in the mall, go to the fucking right.
Yeah.
People walk, whatever. Little things that annoy me. Now the other thing, when you go to a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Say it's like an Italian restaurant, like a Carrabba's,
Santa Jose, he's a
Okay.
hitty.
and you ask for mozzarella cheese, extra mozzarella or whatever.
Extra mozzarella.
How do you ask for that extra mozzarella cheese?
Yo, bitch, give me some more cheese.
Okay. What
That's
kind?
not how I do it.
What kind of cheese, sir?
Now, what am I ordering?
Whatever. Chicken parmesan and it has mozzarella on it, but you want more mozzarella.
So I'm
In
placing my
a situation where
placing
you
my
have
initial
to,
order.
you have to. We're in a situation that you have to order, or say something that's Italian, Spanish, whatever. But how are you going
I
to
say
say
it as American as possible.
Okay, because why? Because you're American.
Because I don't want to be a douchebag.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like let me give it to you this way.
Okay.
If I'm at a taco stand,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like can't even do a fake Mexican. Be like,
Hey,
can I
Holmes."
get some extra rice and bean? So at an Italian restaurant, I'm not gonna be like extra mozzarella.
Yeah. If you're at a Mexican restaurant, are you going to ask for extra taquitos, or are you going to say like fucking like or
No, I'm
fajitas?
gonna
You're going to say it
Talking the
Spanish.
shit. It's like could I get a taquito? Or in this case, we're like,
Yeah.
on my chicken parm, can I get extra mozzarella?
Okay. You're not going to say extra mozzarella.
Santa Negocio, Beresice, Ferrafucci. No,
You're
it's
not
fake,
fucking
it's fake.
Italian. You're American. Ask for. I hate it when people say, "Oh, can I have the manigotta?" It's manigotta.
Can I get Malaguta?
Just say
And
manigotta.
also,
You're
no
fucking
one-
American.
And no one, listen, there's a huge difference too. If you're
If you're gonna order the mozzarella,
I
you better speak the
understand-
whole fucking thing in Italian.
I understand mozzarella is what it's supposed to be. I don't talk like that though.
No.
So if you do, great.
I feel like it's
But
more insulting
let me
to
tell
do
you
that.
this though. There's a difference between someone who genuinely says, "Oh, can I get some extra mozzarella on that?"
Mm.
and because mozzarella is how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Yeah.
I'm the dum dum because I say mozzarella or whatever.
Yeah.
Could I get some mozzarella? That's how you say it without going into a fake accent.
That's
When
what
you
I'm
go,
talking about.
Mozzarella.
Yeah.
Mozzarella.
Jen's mother, when she makes Irish stew,
Oh, I made some.
she says, "Oh, I made you some Irish stew," and I look at her, I was like, "Irish stew." That's all you could have had to say
Pop,
was Irish
pop,
stew.
pop.
Are you just saying that because I have Irish? I got into a whole thing with her. I'm like, "Are you just saying that because I have an Irish accent, or are you just being a retard?" She's like, "What? Huh?"
She's like,
I was
I
like,
made you food
"Look,
and you live
I
here for
hate
free.
it. It's
I'm going around on this one. I'm on her side.
Yeah.
Until you pay rent, you let her insult your heritage.
I can't stand it when people say, it's an Irish accent. They fucking go into this
You
random,
sound like Dracula.
half retarded, fucking Downsy fresh accent. Unless you're Italian from Italy or from fucking you're Spanish, you're from Spain, Dominican Republic, whatever. Just say it fucking normal. Jen, we go to fucking Carrabba's. We order. I ask for chicken parmesan. I ask for mozzarella. That's how it's spelt. That's how I'm gonna say it. Jen asked for manicotti. It's really manigut. That's how. Whatever. I could say manigut. It's really manigut. I'm going the way they say sausage. It's supposed to be pronounced sausage if you're fucking ordering it from Italian restaurant. No, I'm asking for fucking sausage. I like sausage in and around my mouth. I'm ordering sausage.
Love it. That's the way it should be. Don't be rude to me.
And the other thing,
One more thing.
yeah, I'll have. What would you like to drink? I'll have a Coke. Is Pepsi all right? I don't fucking care. I don't
I
fucking
meant
care.
cola.
I looked it up. There's literally no fucking difference between Pepsi and Coke. There's maybe one
They
ingredient.
taste different, yeah.
They taste slightly different, in my opinion.
But if you're at a
Coke has more
restaurant-
Coke has more carbonation.
Oh, shit, he had a
Pepsi
stroke.
is more fucking sweet. Whatever. I don't care. It's fucking cola. It's all chemicals. It doesn't matter. Why do we live in a society where we have to make sure that's okay? Because what?
Because
The restaurant
someone-
doesn't want to get
I'll
sued.
tell you this. Someone complained once.
It's fine if someone says, "Oh, I will have an iced tea. Oh, we only have unsweetened." That's a big difference. Unsweetened and regular iced tea that's a big difference. Saying Pepsi and Coke, I don't fucking care. Just bring me a fucking beverage. Just bring me a beverage.
I mean, but the
I don't
problem
care.
is other people. Because other people would have a sip of Pepsi and be like, this is Pepsi, not Coke.
Give me a break.
They kill
Give me a
yourself.
break.
Tell them to go fuck themselves.
Fuck them.
No, tell them like you're talking to them.
Oh, okay. I'm not telling you to kill yourself. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind if you. No, kill yourself. Just fucking kill yourself.
Just do it. Down the street, not across the block to die.
6and60.net. Spell it. Numbers. Throwing little symbols like Prince. I don't give a fuck.
So, generosity. There was this guy. He took his neighbors to the Super Bowl. How fucking dope is that?
That's pretty.
Like
good.
I love football, love the Giants, but I wouldn't like ever pay the money to go see it.
I would.
According to Hernando County investigators, though, he paid for the tickets with a credit card he stole from them. So Anthony James David, who's 37 of Spring Hill, was arrested Friday on various fraud charges, according to a release from the Hernando County Sheriff's Department. The arrest came after neighbors Bill and Melissa Callahan, a lot of cool names, reported their credit cards had been used fraudulently to purchase a wide variety of goods and services, including flowers from a florist, food from Panera, and $750 worth of legal services from an attorney. But the biggest score David allegedly made off the Callahans was he treated them to a Bucks game using one of their cards without their knowledge. So I guess it wasn't the Super Bowl. I read the article wrong. As it turns out, looking at our credit card statement, we had actually financed the entire day, Bill Callahan told myfoxtampabay.com. He seemed like a really nice guy, introduced himself as a pharmaceutical rep, and everything seemed pretty accurate with what he was telling us. Callahan's new David as Anthony Saglioka, but I had no idea he'd stolen their identity until a surveillance video from some of the alleged purchases implicated him. He's very skillful in the way he conducts himself, Bill told MyFoxTampaBay.com. Investigators said David charged $2,969.38 on the Callahan's credit cards and used $100 worth of stolen gift cards. Gerard's getting full molested.
I am.
David was arrested on 10 counts of theft of personal identification, fraudulent use of credit cards, grand theft, and dealing in stolen property. He was taken to the Hernando County Detention Center where he is being held on $29,000 bond. Deputies said the accused has a long history of fraud. In 2008, he was accused of pretending to be a doctor and practicing medicine without a license, as well as an identity theft and fraudulent use of credit cards. Holy shit, he's like a fucking fake gynecologist. I don't have my tools, so I'm going to use my mouth and my dick.
Yeah, they're all back order. We ran out, but funny enough, mouths and dicks work just as well as, like, let's say, like a scalpel.
What's the problem? Your husband can't impregnate you? Give me about 2 hours. Drink this. Bill Cosby made it.
Oh.
Top record because Bill Cosby's a rapist.
Oh,
How
eating the
fucking...
pudding.
Wow.
I had pudding this morning.
Did you fucking take a nap afterwards?
I did, actually.
Did you wake up with your
That's
pants around your ankles like those poor fucking women?
It's like you were there.
Allegedly.
No, at this
Allegedly.
point I'm saying those poor women are saying it's a fact, so I'm saying according to them. Bill Cosby filled them out like applications.
As long as you say according to them, it's
Fucking
fine.
Disgusting
He's a
pig
rapist.
monster that he is.
Allegedly.
I'm glad his fucking face looks like shit. He's the fucking black normally doesn't crack. Bill Cosby looks like a rapist.
He cracked and used crack because he's black. You know, all black people use crack, right?
Oh my god! Like, how do you guys not get like?
Gerard's address is 226 4 with them. Blah, blah, blah.
No, it's because everything's within context. We don't. Get
That
in
wasn't in
trouble.
context. You
It's
said
always-
all,
I don't
no,
know.
it's
all
in
black
context.
people use crack.
You were
They do.
screaming white power before.
White power, black people. This is why we also need to be a video podcast just to see everything.
Last
that
time
comes-
we tried to record it,
we did. And
you
I got
fucking the
I
same
got
way you
uppity.
just were when I read that article.
I was very uppity, or I was the complete opposite of uppity. I was dead.
You shut down to the world.
Yeah,
Didn't you guys used to do dead air?
Yes,
dead
a lot.
air.
Gerard
Dead
is
We did.
Gerard's
I
fucking
was-
radio tag would be dead air.
Other than Ryan wanting to hate fuck or rape chicks,
Ryan was our
yeah.
Cosby.
Oh my god.
We have to text him that.
Oh my God. Hold on.
How does it feel to be the main character in a fucking
Nah,
sitcom?
I don't care
Miss
about him. that
Dr.
much.
Huxtable.
I don't care
We should
about
just
him that
call
much.
him Dr. Huxtable. See how long it takes him to listen to this episode. Hey, Dr. Huxtable, because you're like a doctor, bro.
Did you ever meet oh my god, I don't remember her real name. The chick who
Was she was a girl?
well
She have titties? Oh god.
she
Oh,
worked
God.
she was the store manager at the Port Jeff Blockbuster. Did you ever meet her?
If you move your
She
mouth
drove a
away from your
BMW?
mic one more time,
I don't know if she drove a BMW.
putting
Not
staples
not the
in you.
attractive one, the non-attractive one.
Mm.
We called her Rocky Dennis behind her back all the time.
Too far.
No,
Holy
no,
shit. Did
yeah.
she look like Rocky Dennis?
yeah.
Aw.
And to make it even better, she heard us once. So because we called her Rocky, we never called her Rocky Dennis. And I hope she doesn't listen to this. That'd be fucked.
I'm finding her.
Oh,
She's definitely on
the one with the
JD.
glasses?
She was in my phone as Rocky Dennis.
The glasses?
No, no. That was
She only exclusively worked
Yeah.
at the Port Jeff.
yeah. She was a
Blockbuster.
store manager, not the assistant store manager.
Hey, guys, why don't you give out her social security card? Jesus Christ.
Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore.
yeah,
it's fine.
seriously.
Oh, yeah. A relic of our past.
A relic.
So she heard us once, and she's like, "Why Rocky?" And I'm like, "Oh,
What?
because you're like Rocky. You just go and get him all the time." And you
I am
punch
the
him out like-
tiger.
We did shit like that. Oh my god, yo! I thought we were
I am the tiger, sir.
busted.
You're not like the
What do you mean-
hideously
what
deformed
do you
guy
mean
with
you
the
got-
heart of gold. You're like the boxing retard.
Well, what do you mean
Oh,
you got?
she didn't have a heart of gold though.
What do you mean you got busted though?
Well, because she heard us call her Rocky, and she's like, "Why am I Rocky?" So we had to say it was from Rocky, not from.
But
Rocky
did she
Dennis.
believe that?
Would
Doesn't
you
matter.
think of Rocky Dennis as the first Rocky?
Exactly.
No.
That's what we were
So it's
trying
like
to
it's
bank
not
on.
it's not bad. It's
It's
easy.
good.
It's like
good.
when I cunt you. It's like when I call you fuck.
Fuck, what was her name?
It's, I
Pat?
literally just
think
said
her name
it's
was
like when I
Pat.
cunt you.
Huh,
Damn it,
When I cunt you.
Pat. Her name was Pat.
maybe.
You know what the worst part is? Pat could definitely get laid. Even looking like Rocky Dennis, any woman can get laid. Fact.
We
Might have
God,
to be
we
with a
had
hobo.
so
Mm.
many theories about her and everything. Like, she just like seems so turned off to
Give me
everything.
a real name later, and then I'll see if I
I
remember.
think it was Pat.
It may have actually been.
I don't think he was trying to be radio.
Ask.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
See, this is why you do need a video because the
that was a
surprise on
The only
Gerard's
problem
face.
is, yeah, that's great for fucking 2 minutes of the video. The whole last thing I was talking about, nigga was looking down at his fucking dick.
It was.
You're like, oh, look at it there.
Oh, it's just
Staring.
dangling.
It's just staring back at me.
She was gay, wasn't she?
Yeah, we thought so.
I think you guys thought so because she looked like Rocky Dennis.
No. She was like really like turned off by men and everything. Like,
I imagine she didn't have a real easy time in high school. I imagine not many suitors.
we
She was the store manager there until the very end.
yeah.
Did I meet her?
Yeah, actually, I think she was.
Yeah, she had a girlfriend.
No.
Oh.
She was there. She got fired.
All right.
The one you're thinking of was Kim.
Yes, thank you.
No, Kim was a sweetheart.
This is pointless for people who never worked at the
It's
Blockbuster.
just
No.
fun seeing two people
Like try and
that
remember
are
things
just
that are.
so, yeah, it's real.
irrelevant.
It's weird. I like it.
Kim was a
Okay.
sweetheart.
I
liked
like
Kim.
it. I
Kim
kind of
was
want to
very
just
nice.
bring
She moved
like
to
two people in
Arizona.
every
Yeah.
episode to be like, tell me about your third grade teacher. Just be like, yeah, fucking the glasses and the
Oh.
titties were crooked.
So I got in trouble in third grade because my fucking third grade teacher, because one of my good friends who turned out to be a giant pothead later on in life, we were doing arts and crafts in third grade, and we took soda bottles and we cut the tops off, and I put it on my shoulders. I'm like, look, it's missile launchers because I'm a fucking third grader, and I was just like, I'm RoboCop, and I have missiles over here. And my friend Eddie is like, no, you should put them over here, and he puts them over here so it looks like I have giant fucking tits with huge fucking nipples. He's like, that way you can shoot people. And teacher's like, Alex, get and flip a card because that was the fucking
Her voice was deep,
yeah, she was a Cowboys fan. She sucked. Miss Julian.
just like the French. Her social security number was 878. And that's it, guys. Episode 7 in the can. You have a whole week worth of 6and60.net's awesome podcast. And by awesome, I mean really offensive and kind of stupid. But you're with us, and we greatly appreciate it. Our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Snapchat, all of it right there on our website, 6and60.net. Spell it or use the numbers. Really, it's up to you. This episode, like most episodes, are brought to you by Atomic Comics, located at 895D Montauk Highway, Shirley, New York, 11967. That number again, 631-772-5232. And that's Atomic Comics in Shirley, New York, of beautiful Long Island. You're listening to Ty Stone, Line of Blood, off the Boondock Saints 2 album. That's right. Just watched the movie again. Wanted to share those songs with you. Guys, 6and60.net is the podcast. Remember, we are free. We come to you every week from our sponsors. The way our sponsors will keep coming back to us is if you go to iTunes, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hell, even if you don't like the show, hopefully you enjoy the fact that we exist. And remember, if we can do it, so can you. Send your questions, your concerns, your comments, your hate mail, and your topics to our Gmail account. That's 6and60@gmail.com, or tweet us or Facebook us or do some of that shit. Until next time, my name's Charlie Rivera. This is 6and60.net, and for Alex, Gerard, and Brian, to das, motherfuckers, we're out till next week. Gratata.